Morning, guys. This is the third PowerPoint going through the grant study. So, first thing I want you to do is just quickly check your understanding on a Kahoot. I will put that in the email and put it on Teams, the link, but you can see it on the video. Okay. And that again, like I said last week, it's a real good chance for me to just check what you know and what you don't know. So when we come back to revise everything, I know what I need to focus on. Please, can you do this? This is really important for your learning and also mine. So we need to evaluate the study. I'm going to try and narrate most of this. Please get used to adding your context in. There's going to be, these questions are going to be in your exam questions that will follow shortly. Okay, so context, context, context. So first of all, we've got the data type, which was quantitative data, because we've got the short answer questions out of 10 and the multiple choice out of 6. So that's good. We can compare the difference in the groups, either matched or mismatched, but obviously we don't find out the why. Research method, as always, in cognitive, it's a lab experiment. So those are controls, so we can control all the variables that could affect memory. Things like the noise, so they wore headphones to control that. Okay, but however, it might have lower ecological validity because this was not a real learning task. We don't know much about the actual environment. All we know is we've got headphones in. Is that realistic? However, the task itself was realistic. This was a way for people to learn, which is what happens, as quite a lot of them would have been of student age. Ethics. This is pretty ethical. Obviously, we had some slight deception going on about not telling them the whole idea of the study, but you just can't do that. But they debriefed them, and that's all that we can ask. Reliability, very standardized. We've got the headphones, the noise, all of that, very, very controlled. However, can you guarantee me all 40 participants did it exactly the same environment? Okay, I don't think you can. So even though it is reliable, there is still some stuff that could be improved to be able to repeat it more consistently. Validity, what are the two types of validity we always talk about? Face and ecological. So face very much has face validity. We're measuring what we claim to measure. We've measured the effect of learning in an environment and then recalled and looked at that. I've already spoken about the ecological validity. Sampling bias, they're not all students here, okay, but they're going to be friends of people who are students, so they're going to have some similarity. I can't say that word. So they're going to have things in common. So again, has its limits, but it is broader than, for example, Loftus and Palmer. Ethnocentric, who knows? We're assuming most of these students most of the people were students, but we don't know very much about it at all. But we definitely haven't done this cross-culturally. Okay. So the fun bit, the exam questions. Spend 11-12 minutes on these as normal. So I will upload these to Teams for you to type in your answers, and then I can give you the feedback. My email inbox, I just can't clear enough to get room. It's yeah, because you're all sending it in email. So we're going to try Teams, okay, and I will be live with you if you need me to, okay, for that. So the questions. First of all, identify the IVs in the grant study. I may have emphasised a certain letter there, I think. Okay, IVs. So look at that. Then outline how that was manipulated. Be full, but fairly straightforward. But the two questions I care about today are explain why the study can be seen reliable and how the study can be seen to be low in ecological validity. So reliable, remember, consistent, standardized, replicable, add your context, okay, and try and add it into your explanations. We've still got to keep working on that. If I get good ones, I will post them for people to see at a later point, but keep working on that. And the same for ecological validity. A common error when people were doing their Loftus and Palmer questions, they kept saying the results in. So we can't generalize the results. So can't generalize results about how things affect people's memory. Okay, get that context in there for me. Okay, so do those, upload them onto Teams for me. Then there's only a couple more to do after that. Do your linking and key theme area grids again. Like this was this is study number 10, so this is 10th time. So follow the tips on the Loftus and Palmer video, which is spelt wrong. I've told you about the key theme and about the key theme in the area, so that's all on there. Complete the number activity and then complete the comparison stuff on page 1011. Like, I will be live, call me, okay? And also it may wait until after Easter, but I might try and do one next week, depending on how confident I get on this technology. Is we might do a bit of a live lesson as well, okay, for those of you who can make it, which, you know, hopefully is a lot of you. Okay, so stay safe, and you know where I am if you need me. All right, cheers.